Hello everyone, in this video we will see Python variables. So let me start without delay. So what is variable? Variable is the container for storing data value. Okay, so Python has no command for declaring variable, unlike the other programming language like C++ where we need to declare variable like int x equal to something. Here in the Python, we do not need to do this. Python In Python, a variable is created at the moment you first assign a value to it. For example, if I am creating a variable x and I am assigning a value 4 to it, now it has been created. The variable x has been created and the value assigned in the x is 4. And if I print the x, so you can see the answer is 4. So do not need to declare with any type. Yeah, I already told you we do not need to declare the x with any type which is integer. So we directly write the variable name and we assign a value to it. Okay, if we do like this x into 4 and print x, then it will give us syntax error. Okay, so we do not need to assign a particular type. Okay, we can change the type after they have been set. See, if uh, previously I set the value 4 and integer type value to the x, now I can create a variable same name as the above, which is x, and now I can assign a string to it, hello. And if I print this string, so I need to do this. So this is now the hello is printed and the x has changes the its type from integer to string. Okay, this is the basic things about my variable, and now we are moving to the casting. If you want to specify the data type of a variable, see, if I am creating a variable x equal to something like 5, this is our normal variable. In casting we do like int 4, and as I print this, sorry, so this is 4 is printed, and this what will it do, it will print this is the integer type in the typecasting. This is the thing we did here is called typecasting. Same for here, if I am doing this x equal to float and now I'm writing 4, the output, what will be output, the output will be 4.0, which will give the float value, you can see. Now I can assign the same variable in as form of string str, sorry, and this will be 4 and output will be the 4 as my string, print x. So you can see this is the type of string here. If I can check the type of x here, type of, we want to print this also, print the type of x. So this will give me a string. Okay, so get the type. So if you want to get the type of each, which type of variable we assign, so we just use the type function. Okay, so I want to copy, no, I want to create another variable y equal to 5, and I want to get the type of y. So what will we do? I will simply use the print command to print the type and the type function for the for get the type of y. So it will give me integer. Okay, okay. Here we used capital and see. This is the integer type as we discussed earlier. And if I want to get the type of my string, so I first need to make a variable string and I will assign a value to it. This is my string and I want to print the type of the string variable. I will just write type and I will write the variable name string, and this will give me a string here. Yeah, I can do same thing for the float values and other data types like list, tuple, dictionaries, but I'm here doing only for float now. I'm creating another variable m equal to 6.56 and I want to print the type of the variable m. Print type of m. Okay, so this will give me float. The type of variable m is float here. Okay, case sensitive as we got an error here. So the Python variables are case sensitive. If I write something like a equal to 5 and a equal to 6, the first the second a will not override the value of first a because the Python is case sensitive. I run this and I run this, and now I want to print these two variables. See, I can see the value is not overridden. So the value for the small a is 5 and the capital A is 6. And here you can see the out. Hence the Python variables are case sensitive. So there are some rules to create a variable. It must start with a letter or underscore character. We can't start with the numbers, and only contain alphanumeric characters and underscore. We can use only the digits 0 from 9 and A to Z in small and capital and underscore. Variable names are case sensitive as we discussed earlier. The variable names should are case sensitive. If we write small a, then we declare another variable capital A, that that will not the override the value of small a. Okay, so the variable name can't be any of the Python keyword. Yeah, this cannot be the Python keyword. Like class, if like I want to create a variable if equal to 4 and I want to print this variable here, this will give me an error because syntax error. Because if is a keyword here and we cannot do this. If I will do I am and I print this, so this will print 4 here, you can see. Okay, so we will see we start with, we can't start number variable with number, so this will also give me an error if I want to print this. So this will give me syntax error, you can see here. So these are the rules to create a variable in Python. So now we will see multi-word variable name. So first we have camel case. In camel case, each word except the first start with the capital letter. Okay, so I'm creating my variable. My, see, you can see the each word except the first start with the capital, my variable, and I can write another word, name. So this is the camel case example 5. Print the same variable. So this is the camel case, and another is Pascal case. In Pascal case, each word start with a capital letter. Okay, so in each word will start with a capital letter, equal to, I'm providing a string value here. Okay, this is the example of Pascal case. So I want to print this, and if I will print this variable, this will give me Pascal case. Okay, in snake case, each word is separated by an underscore character. Okay, so this will be like my underscore variable underscore and name equal to something integer value. This is the example of uh, my snake case in the multi word variable name. Okay, now we have assigned multiple variable in single line. So first we can assign multiple variable in single line using, like, we have three variable x, y and z, and I want to assign three values to it. I need to assign three values. So first x is 2, and the second is will be my name, and for z it will be a float value 6.0. So we need to separate these things by commas in variable and in values. Okay, if I will print these three variables x comma y comma z, so this will print to my name 60. Okay, so we have assigned three variable in single line. So we will explore the case where we provide the less value than the variable. Okay, so I just copy this, and here I'll paste this. I can't copy, so I copy this, and here I will paste this, and now I will remove 6.0, and now I will print, I will run this code, not enough values to unpack. So what we learn from here, the values should be exact number as the variable as we did here, and here is a value is missing. So now I will run this, the code is safe now. And if you want to declare the same value to multiple variables, so how it will do, we will use the this character, assign character, and x equal to y equal to z equal to, and now I will provide a string value apple to it, and as I will print these variables, I need to just x comma y comma z. Okay, so you can see I have assigned the apple in x and y and z. So these are the multiple variable which we assign in a single line. So next topic is the unpack a collection. Unpack a collection means if we have a collection of values in a list, tuple and extras. So Python allows to extract the values into variable, and this is also called unpacking. So for example, I have a list with list items, so fruits, and I will providing some items here, apple, uh, and banana, and mango. Okay, so this is the our list, and I want to unpack the list items into variables. So I need to initialize some variables with these list. So first I'm creating E, R, and T, three variables, and I will give the value of list fruits. And as I want to print this, so what will be happen? This will print the values E, comma R, comma T. So E for E it will be apple, for R it will be banana, and for T it will be mango. You can see here. Yeah, so this is the thing. From here we I want to tell one more thing. The list items or the collection items should match the number of variable in normal unpacking. Okay, so if we do not match this thing, okay, so I want to copy this and I want to paste this, and I want to create one more y variable, and so this will give me an error. Okay, so error is not enough values to unpack, so I have a more variable and less values. And yeah, if I delete two variables and now, so this will also give me error, value error, too many values to unpack. Okay, so to first I will do this, and now I will this, and we have three. If I want to only I want only two variables with all the list items three. So what will I do? I will use an asterisk before the variable I want to store multiple values in. So as we can see, and yeah, if I want to print E and R, so this will print apple as the value of variable E, and banana and mango as the value of variable R. Okay, so if I want to add one more grapes, grapes, and I will initialize one more variable T, not T, go for S. Okay, so what I want to print this also, E comma R, no S. Okay, so first I will run this one, and now I will run this code. So see, for E this is the apple, for variable R the value is banana and mango, and for S the value is grapes. So what is the learning from here? If we are doing a normal unpacking, so the collection item must match with the number of variables, and if I want less variable and more values, then I will use the asterisk which will hold the more values than the one. Okay, so this is for the unpack a list. Output variable, we already seen this thing. To output a variable you first need to create a variable, and to output this we use the print function, and inside we pass an argument as the variable name. Okay, this is the output variable. So okay, we are moving towards the global variable. So what is global variable? Variable that are created outside of a function and can be used inside of a function or outside of a function. That is called a global variable. For example, we create a global variable here first. M equal to 5, and I will create a function, my function func. Okay, so this is my function, and I will uh, create this same name of the variable and different value to understand. As I print this m here, print m, print m. So this will print this 7 instead of 5, and I will call this function here my function, if you can see same name. Okay, and now I'll print the m here. So what it will do, it will print first 7 because we call first my function, and here it will print 7 and then it will print 5 from here. Okay, so if I run this code, you can see the first printed value is 7 and then the 5. Okay, so we will see it's another use case. We are creating now n equal to 5, 6, and the same function I'll be using. Control C, here control V. Okay, so here I'm using n equal to 7 and print n, and yeah, now I'm not creating any uh, global variable, and I will simply print this here also. So this will give me syntax error because we never created an as global variable, as we are accessing is it outside of this function. So if I run this, okay, so first 7 printed, and it will give me name error because n isn't defined here. This is uh, printing for error is for this print n statement. Okay, so why is n printed? Because the Python is similar to interpreted based language and compiles the code line by line. So first this code compiled, and as this line came, the error comes in this. Okay, so this is the global variable, and here is the global keyword. What is the global keyword? Global keyword used for create a global variable inside a function or change the global variable. Change the value of a global variable inside a function. Okay, so first I will create a global variable inside a function. So okay, I'm using this code now. Control C, and I'll paste this here. Okay, I'm changing this to L because I'm using Jupyter Notebook. It holds the variable. It holds the variable values basically. Okay, so now I will make this L global, global L, and this will print the L, and this will print L, and now this will not give me an error because I have created this L as global using global keyword. So you can see the 7 printed both times because the first one is here, this L, and the second is this because this is using the global keyword. Okay, so now I'm using the same code for change the value of global variable. So I'm creating a global value variable first as uh, global var, global variable, and I'm assigning it 8 value. Okay, so now what will I do? I will global and the same name of the variable here, global variable, and now I will uh, update the value of this global variable here. So as I print this here, so this will print 7, and here also it will print 7. So you can see the answer, it is printing the 7 7 both times. So this is the use case of my global keyword, and we also seen the global variable. Okay, now uh, this is all thing in the variable chapter, and I have a question for you. You can answer the comment in. The question is, what is the correct syntax to add the value hello world to three variables in one statement? Okay, so The first is x comma y comma z equal to hello world. The second is x equal to y equal to z equal to hello world, and third is this. So pause and think. And the answer of the question is second, because we want to assign the same value in three different variables, so we use equal to. Here why first one is incorrect, because x comma y comma z need three values in separated with commas. Okay, so the next video will be Python data types. If you like the video and learn something new, so please make a like and subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon to get notified. So this is all for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.